power of engaging stories and insightful conversations with The Hang. Dive into a world where Mike Manson Waters and Matt Spice Lloyd are redefining the art of podcasting. From gripping tales to thought-provoking discussions, The Hang is your gateway to the best content in the history of the world. Don't miss out on the
I got an itchy trigger finger. But I couldn't remember the out. I couldn't remember the out.
You're doing great. It's only been a year and a half.
Occasionally I get it right. Welcome to The Hang after a 1 week hiatus. Seems like a long time.
It does seem like so much has happened.
So much has happened. It's an exciting night, too.
Hello, Mike.
Hello, Matt.
It is an exciting evening. So much action.
Jam-packed
Crap. Space launches. Presidential speeches.
The Hang.
The Hang.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable.
Oh, man. Yeah. It actually... It does feel like it's been a while. I know we missed last week, but like it feels like way longer.
Like a month for some reason.
It's got to be the news cycle.
I think it
just
is.
going so mock speed.
Yeah, it's the news cycle is crazy. And if you, I don't know. I'd like to know what percent of the population on X is, because I think on X you're living in a different world. I think there's way more information.
Oh, it's
way more truth and lies.
It's like
it's hard to figure out, but there's a ton of shit on it.
You gotta take an Adderall just to hop on X and take in all the information that's constantly coming at you and really try to
it's crazy.
Ingest it. And you're right, but I'd also like to know what percentage of the population actually finishes a story from beginning to end, like the actual resolution. Right? You could see a clip of some guy getting capped in a Circle K or whatever, and everybody goes, "Oh, look at this dude get shot!" "Oh, World Star, that's crazy." But nobody's going, "Man, I wonder what happened with that. Wonder what it was about. What was the argument? What was it over? What ended up happening to the guy who shot the guy?" None of that. Instead, they just go, "Oh, look at that shot," and then they scroll to the next one. And it's "Oh, look at this carjacking," and you scroll to the next one. It's "Oh, look at this war," and you scroll to the next thing.
It's got to be 10 seconds long. And every once in a while, there'll be a big story, and you'll seen the video, and you're like, "Yeah, that guy, what an asshole. He needs to go to jail." And then well, we finally got the whole video, and you're like, "Oh, he was totally justified."
Yes.
I'm sorry. Wow.
I was watching a show like that last night on A&E. It was called Road Wars or Road Rage Wars or something like that. So it's just, people fighting and road raging and all that. And one of them took place in a convenience store, kind of what I was thinking about in my head there. And this guy, this older black gentleman is in a gas station. He's complaining to the lady working there that there's tax on his soda. And some guy's standing behind him. And he goes, "Yeah, man, there's tax on your soda." He's like, "There ain't no tax on my soda." And he's like, "Well, apparently there is. It's on the receipt." He's like, "You stay out of this." And then the white guy behind him would not stay out of it. So the black guy's like, "None of your business." And then they go at it. And the black guy whoops the white dude's ass. And then the black guy comes back in with a gun. You go, "Get on your knees. I should blow your head off." And it's like, whoa, that's crazy. And then the wife comes in, the brother's wife, the African-American lady, and she's got a gun. And she's like, "What's going on here?" And I'm kind of the point is I'm looking for the resolution. What ended up happening? What do you think ended up happening? The white guy kind of started it. What do you think if you're a cop and you go and you see this video, and meanwhile the white guy's going, "I'm sorry, man. We argued over the soda," that kind of thing. Who do you charge and why?
Okay, but the white guy never did anything, did he?
White guy kind of punched at him first, if memory serves correct.
And then, I don't know. I guess if you have a concealed and carry, you'd be okay, maybe.
Yeah. So the African American couple, they got charged with assault and something to do with brandishing a weapon in the commission of a crime or something like that.
I think just pulling a weapon on somebody is assault.
Yeah, something. And they both got arrested. The white guy got away scot-free, though.
Hey,
He kind of started it. It's
so The black guy got fed up with the white guy, but he didn't initiate the physical contact.
The black guy's like, man, shut up. Basically, shut up, cracker. And the cracker's like, I'm not going to shut up. It's on the receipt. You know, there. Yeah.
And then the white guy swung at him.
Something like that.
So
the white guy was not innocent in this, is what I'm saying. You know, and
so were they just holding the white guy for the cops to get there?
that's the thing. Yeah, because the African American couple called the cops. They're like, we're going to call the cops. So she calls the cops. They come out there and they end up getting arrested.
Because they're dumbass. I mean, they got the
because they pulled out their guns or whatever, and the guy punched the guy.
Never call the cops unless you have to call the cops.
Unless you're 100% certain you're in the right.
And it's worth calling the cops. It's got to be big to call the cops. You don't ever want the cops coming. Because sometimes
true.
you hear the stories where you think, I called the cops, and then all of a sudden you're getting taken to jail.
Yep. Or the situation gets escalated, or the cops not really seeing things your way, or the cops going, well, you did step on his property, or, oh, you did do this. It's like, oh,
don't call the cops,
man. Whenever you see cops at like a neighbor's house, that's when everybody comes a nosy neighbor and a real busy bee. You'll see people walking around the block all of a sudden, people driving slow. It's like, oh, well, what's going on at that house? What's happening here?
That's why
it gets grimy in a neighborhood.
And these days, it's probably harder to find out. People don't know their neighbors. Back in the days, the gossip would spread because everybody knew each other.
Yeah, it's so true.
Not anymore.
Back in my day, people used to complain to each other about the cops.
Donna knows the neighbors good enough to, she could find out, the dirt right around here.
Now, I bet you Donna knows the neighbors so well that if the cops were to get called on any one of the immediate neighbors around here, she would go, I know what's going on there. Like she would be able to make an intelligent call to go, yeah, it's a domestic, and, Ron is probably beating up, Sherry again or whatever it is. She probably has
It's pretty dull around here. There's nobody doing nothing. These people, they just keep to themselves.
It's great.
And they do their stuff, and nothing going.
I'd rather have that than a nosy neighbor.
Oh, me too. The ones that live right there when you first pull in. They never go outside. I mean, never. You'll never see them.
It's hot out there.
I mean, do you see the guy mowing the lawn? No, that's it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She used to have a dog. You'd see her taking the dog. The dog died. I never see her again.
Yeah, man, neighbors.
I don't mind talking to the neighbors occasionally.
But
occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally. But stop and chat every time.
3-4 times a year.
Ugh.
But sometimes I'm looking to see. I got to go to the store. Make sure nobody's out next door.
Yeah.
So I don't have to talk. I'm in a hurry.
That's what I stress about with in the future. You downsize, as a lot of people do. As you get a little older, you downsize into whether it's a duplex or a condo or whatever it is, and the neighbors are just right there, and everybody's a little older, so they really have nothing going on but to stare at what else is happening.
Yeah.
That's like
and chit chat.
That's going to be a big pet peeve of mine in the future.
Yeah, that's why I'm not used to having neighbors. That's why we moved out here. So you'd have about a couple hundred yards between her.
Imagine you in a townhouse community.
No. I drive down these streets
with the track homes.
And I'm just like, and they don't have trees generally, or else they might have a small, 10-foot tree planted in the front yard that they expect to grow. It's like, what's so depressing, man? I mean, then you drive in an old neighborhood and you see the big oak trees and the yards and everything. You're like, that's how I grew up. And I had a great time playing with out in the yard with neighbors and lakes.
In 2140, Mike, that tree they just planted will grow to something substantial, and the cycle goes on.
I'll probably cut it down before that.
So-
Put another house in there.
Yeah.
Squeeze it in. They rezoned it and took half your property.
Well, that's if we don't colonize the moon first, and then we don't even have to worry about these track
Shit,
houses.
Artemis coming up in 14 minutes.
Artemis 3, too.
Artemis 3?
Artemis 3, yes. And I heard Neil deGrasse Tyson say, we're doing this to show that we can still do it.
That's why he's got a PhD in astrophysics.
We haven't been to the moon in 50 years, and we're doing this. That's a terrible Neil deGrasse Tyson, and it's very stereotypical. I apologize.
That was a racist.
That's my bad on the Neil deGrasse.
That was if Neil deGrasse Tyson was in a minstrel show.
I can't do a voice deep enough to mimic Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He's got a good voice.
It's amazing.
I think that's his gimmick.
Yeah.
He sounds very articulate.
Yeah, he's great. But he was basically saying we haven't done this in 50 years. We're doing this to show that we can still do it, and they're going to get up there and and then they're going to circle do a loop and come back home, and
Yeah, got to make sure you can go do a loop first.
and to be clear, not to piss off the likes of a Ned's Navy or somebody like that, but like. After watching all the hype they're putting into this Artemis 3 thing and knowing that we're not actually landing on the moon, we're just going around and all this stuff, I'm more convinced than ever we just didn't go to the moon. It's all signs point to just it never happened.
Never happened.
It just, look at how excited we are about this mission. And even tonight, as this thing may or may not take off, depending on when you're listening to this episode. Even on my way here, they had 2 failure checks of going up. We've got a temperature check here on
it's not even happening.
abort system. Is it aborted?
No, I'm saying that's
Oh.
what you're saying. It's not going to happen.
I don't know, but I'm saying, okay, they've aborted this thing before, and all this stuff. I don't know. I wasn't alive 50 years ago when we went to the moon. How many times was that mission scrubbed? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many times was there?
I don't even know.
Or was it just so perfect?
First time's a charm, Matt.
Nailed it.
Woo! First time ever.
I mean, think about it. These guys have to roll that thing on the pad. They've got to fuel it up for 24 hours. They've got to quarantine themselves for 4 days. They got all these things to do, system checks and all this stuff to just get up there to orbit. Just do a loop-de-loop on the, around the dark side or whatever the hell they're doing. I'm not exactly well-versed on
Yeah,
this.
I'm not.
But I'm just looking at 50 years ago. How did everything just go so right that they were so relaxed that they just hit golf balls on the moon and drove a dune buggy around? At least tell us that part's not real. Like, say, all right, we did go to the moon. Sure, we didn't ride the dune buggy. Like, I don't want to get into the whole thing. But after watching all the hype and everything the fanfare put into this Artemis 3 thing, I just don't know how 50 years ago everything went so great.
Because it didn't. I mean, if you went back to with a time machine to, let's say, 1969, right around there, and looked at the technology in people's homes, and went to NASA and looked at their computers, you would just say, "There's no way we went to the moon."
That's what I'm saying. It just
no way. What are we talking about?
It just doesn't add up, dude. I don't have proof of it. Just doesn't make sense. I want it to happen. I want it to make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
It's just too unbelievable for me to believe.
Yeah.
I'd like to believe.
It's too perfect.
I used to believe until it's like Santa Claus. You get to a certain age, and you're like, I get it.
And the phone call with the president's pretty great too. You guys there? We're here. We're here. How is it up there?
Crystal clear. Crystal clear.
My Verizon phone, I can't even get a crystal clear connection.
Up until a few years ago, when they went to some correspondent in Japan, it would be, and now to you, Allie.
Yeah, the latency.
And there would be about 2 to 3 seconds of latency. These guys know latency when you're talking the moon, brother. Yeah. I guess the signal goes faster through space. It goes better.
The Afghanistan war was where the latency really was apparent. and the correspondents were doing, Jim, tell us what's going on over there. And then you just stare at the camera for about 10 seconds. But no latency there. They had that technology licked 50 years ago.
They did.
From
Yeah,
Earth
sure.
to the moon. No
Earth
sweat.
to the moon. Crystal clear. Understood. You know how hard it is to hear something? Guy's not speaking on a phone. He's speaking on a what? Moon walkie-talkie? What's he speaking on?
And I like the fact that nobody in that call, just thinking about it, sometimes, even with a crystal clear connection, I'll be like, what'd you say?
Nope. You heard it clear as day. Clear as day. I'm glad you came to the dark side.
I've been teetering. I've been more. I've never come out of the dark side closet, I guess is what they say. The conspiracy closet, right? It's like, all right, you see these things, but I think I'm totally out of the conspiracy closet right now. It's definitely.
It's just too ridiculous.
Way too convenient.
Driving a 1969 your car, a car from that age, and look at the radio, and look under the hood, and think
jalopy.
Think the guys that built this are kind of like the guys that are going to take us to the moon right now. No, it's not. It didn't happen. And it does. It's fine. It didn't happen. We fooled everybody. USA.
America.
We beat them.
Rock, flag, and eagle.
We fake beat them.
That's right.
I wonder if Russia was doing the same thing if they just didn't have Stanley Kubrick.
They couldn't find a good producer.
So they were like, niet. Looks like shit. Niet.
There was that Senator Mark Kelly and his brother Scott Kelly. I think they're both like twins and astronauts, which being a twin to Mark Kelly has got to be terrible as is. He looks like like the hairless cat in Austin Powers.
Yeah.
But like they're talking about like, well, we do this, America, it's easy for America to do this. China's been trying to do this stuff for years, and they can't make it happen. I'm thinking, oh, man, did they just challenge the China? Like, let's not throw down the gauntlet. There's no need for that.
You know who invented rockets?
Chinese?
Chinese.
Oh.
I think they invented all that shit. Fireworks way back before anybody knew what fireworks were.
They're going to send us over a nice missile, and it's going to explode just nothing but fortune cookies all over us, just as a warning, and we're all just going to have to open up our fortune cookies. Well, yeah, we're screwed now.
Yeah, that's what it's going to say. You're screwed.
All of our fortune cookies, just you open it up, you're screwed.
You round-eyed going to die.
How about Trump?
Let's see what we got. Wait, real
Oh,
quick.
yeah.
How long we got? 10 T-minus. Oh, I think they held it. I think they held it.
But they got a 2-hour window.
Copy that, STC.
It's holding at 10.
GTC? GTC is complete. Okay, excellent.
Copy that.
All right, and LPE.
Those 4 astronauts are just
we have no
laid back in that capsule. Can't move, can't do anything.
That's got to be, I mean.
Just waiting to just
wait. I mean.
Jostle your way up to the moon.
The most incredible, crazy moment of your life could happen at any second.
Yeah.
Or not.
All right, guys, here we go. Not yet.
That's gotta be hard.
It's also got to be equally as difficult to be, wow, you were on the mission to the moon? Wow, how was you went to the moon? Well, kind of, son. What do you mean, Dad? I mean, we went by the moon. Like, it's still pretty sweet. Not a lot of people have done that. So You got that. So, Dad, I thought you were on the mission to the moon. Like, you didn't go to the moon? But didn't people go there 50 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, but 50 years later, we were just going to zoom around it. We were.
It was me. It was me zooming around.
Yeah, I was just doing a little pass around, a little once over. Let's check it out. There was no need to go all the way down there.
Stuck on 10. So we'll revisit that. Try to remember to look back over there and see T-minus 10 minutes and pausing. We shall see. No constraints and go for launch. I don't know. It looks like it might be back on. Imagine the pressure to launch this thing. That would make me worry as an astronaut. Because I've never seen so much hype.
It's a lot of fanfare.
This is the biggest hype. So it's like, I can't believe they're going to hype it this much. And then go, oh, no, we're not doing it.
And honestly, like, Elon Musk has been doing this kind of stuff for quite some time now. And NASA, when NASA is able to do something, they're like, hey, man, Check us out. Look at how cool we are. We're NASA. Look at us. And the Elon's over there going, all right, well, I'm privatizing space currently and just came out with an IPO on SpaceX. You guys have fun with your Artemis mission, looping the moon. I feel like he's got bigger plans. And I don't know. I feel like NASA's like, I don't know. I feel like they're getting lapped by the likes of a SpaceX, and they don't even realize it.
NASA is a government agency. So imagine
problem one.
You know, I'm sure there's some people at NASA who really want to do good shit.
Yeah.
But the bureaucracy, can you imagine how many?
And then they go work
thousands,
for SpaceX.
Yeah, and they're like that, and that's the only way you get shit done. Is to privatize it. Unfortunately, then you get what you got now, which is a corporatocracy. Donna, she deals with all the customer service around here, and it's driving her insane. You cannot talk. And today in America, I defy you to talk to an American on the phone at a large business.
Does it have to be an American, or you just want somebody that sounds?
Somebody sounds American. Yeah, it's got to be.
Canadians,
no,
okay?
No, sure. I'll take it. Somebody who talk. No, I want somebody local.
You don't want an Indian-sounding voice.
I don't want to. I want some. Look, if the guy from India was there 4 miles away,
Bob from India.
If Bob from India was here, and he was like, "Let me ask the manager," I'd be like, "Cool." No, Bob's in India, and he's going. It says here in the script that he's told to read, and you're like, "You don't even understand my problem, Bob." And no one will. And you'll never get a hold of anybody ever again. And it blows.
I like the fact when Bob from India goes, and you go, let me talk to your supervisor. And they go, let me get the supervisor. And then they come back and go, the supervisor's not available. Like, oh, really, Bob? No kidding. Supervisor.
Surprise.
So surprised.
It's disgusting. It's the worst shit ever.
Surprised that Linda from headquarters locally isn't available to take the call.
Corporations don't care. Used to be everything wasn't corporatized, and small businesses, when somebody called you, you're like, how can I help you? I want you to come to my businesses. Corporations are like, hey, we got 18 behind you.
Oh, dude.
Hey, fuck off. It's terrible.
Propane. I use a company called AmeriGas. Amera is part of the name in it. Like, basically, you're going, this is American gas, right? Like Rock, Flag, and Eagle, baby. Like, all right, AmeriGas. Customer service, I don't think it's here. And it's like, dude, really?
Really? Even your propane company.
AmeriGas.
It's in
the name. It's implied.
It's a spit in the face of the founding fathers. What goes on these days?
And then I found one of the VPs of AmeriGas or whatever, and called his office and left him some nice scathing reviews on his voicemail.
Good for you.
And then I was like, you won't call me back because you're a bitch. But if you decide to call me back, here's my number. And I wasn't expecting a call back, and surely I did not get a call back.
No.
But I'm sure he pawned that off to Bob in India.
He doesn't check his voicemails. He's got Bob.
And that's the thing. I knew that going in. I knew that going in. But it's almost like a test. It's like, how cool would it be if one of these VPs or CEOs or whatever actually did go, that's a pretty valid complaint call. Let me call him back personally and get to the bottom of it. Might help things. Maybe streamline your processes. Anyways.
That guy was like, F you. Like,
thank you for calling AmeriGas.
Bob from India. It's ruining everybody's life, especially Donna's.
Oh, yeah. So she's in the middle of customer service hell all the time?
All the time. It sucks. Man, my camera, I am too bright here, man. Nobody wants to see this.
Well, you've got to get a base tan.
I got to get out there.
You've got summer coming up.
It's time. It's time to get a base tan.
You have those pasty white buns.
I'm playing the skin cancer lottery.
Nice. Skin
cancer crap. I don't use sunscreen. I get a lot of sun. I think the sun's good for you. I'm like Laird Hamilton. The sun brings all things good. All things good.
I'm with you. I haven't used sunscreen in a very long time, but I know the risks too, and I know that I'm going to get burnt and weathered and liver spots and sunspots, whatever the hell's going to go on. and I'm gonna burn a bit and hurt and peel and everything that comes along with it. But I can't wrap my head around generally lathering myself in something that blocks the most powerful thing in the universe, which is the sun. I don't know what's in that stuff. I don't know where it was made. What ingredients are going on that I can put this little thing on my nose, a little strip of whatever the suntan lotion, not even a sunblock, and then all of a sudden all the powerful sun rays are just... They just don't affect it anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What's going on in there? What is in that bottle?
Cancer causing. I mean, that's
How did the FDA pass that?
That's happened twice in the last 2 or 3 years that they've recalled sunscreen because of a certain cancer causing agent in it. And I'm like, the stuff that's supposed to prevent cancer can give you cancer. I'm just going to go with the sun. I think if you're predisposed to skin cancer, you get skin cancer. And if you're not, you don't.
Yeah, I mean, you get to kind of hope for the best.
They just started the clock for 10 minutes.
Another 10-minute countdown?
Yeah, for 10 minutes.
It's going down. Yeah, they stopped it at 10 and now they started. 9:02.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Now, we are going to be able to see this from here?
I mean, I haven't checked the cloud situation right now. Should we call in? Like you could call in. I'll pot up, and you can do the play-by-play.
I could, and in fact, I'll pretend I'm actually on the moon when I call.
It'll sound that good. It's gonna sound
We just took off here. We're currently on the moon. Mike, it's beautiful up here. We've just released the dune buggy, and getting out my 9-iron.
Can I even borrow a tee?
Gonna take a couple shots here on the moon real quick. We got nothing else to do up here. It's the moon. We were gonna run some experiments, but Jim brought his golf clubs, so we figured we'd play a quick 9.
His wife's at home going, "Hey, motherfucker, found a way to play golf on the moon." I bet he's getting drunk too.
I snuck a fifth in my spacesuit.
How awesome would that be?
Drunk on the moon would be sweet.
If they did sneak a fifth and they were like got out the glasses and like, we're on the fucking moon.
But wouldn't the okay? Let's assume it's real. Wouldn't the liquid fly out? Right? It would be.
Yeah,
you wouldn't be able to do
just take it
shots
from the bottle. You have to do it from the bottle.
Yeah.
Or enema wise. Yeah. Rectally.
We've got the space enemas ready to go.
That's the only way.
Waiting on the runway.
You would do it too if you're in space.
You have to. You got to do anything. If you're on the moon, you got to do whatever they tell you to do. It's like Simon Says.
I'm saying, if you were on the moon, and you had an enema already pre-prepared.
Yep.
With Jack Daniels.
Yep.
And everybody did, and you were gonna like get a little tipsy on the moon and celebrate. Would you do it?
Yes.
I think I would too.
And then hopefully you shit yourself in space too, because that's funny too. Like it's all a great story. It would be
It is a great story.
coming back home, be like, man, I heard you shit yourself on the moon. Like, yeah, I did, man. That space, it was crazy. Like all of it. I think you'd have to do all of it. Acid, ecstasy.
Do anything that. I'm gonna get so drunk that I start messing up with transistors and we can't get back now because drunk fucking.
You imagine if you took acid and then they just tied you down just on the surface of the moon for just about 8 hours and just let you just experience it.
Insane.
Yeah,
That's what a trip.
What a trip.
Doing acid on the moon.
That's kinda-
even better than being drunk on the moon. Just
Dude.
get high. I'd like to get high on the moon. That's for sure.
High on the.
That'd be so fun. How much we got? 6:18. Oh, 6:17 still going.
Oh man.
So we get about 3 minutes, then call in, and then we'll head out there.
Yeah, well, I don't know where. So, where am I looking technically? Like from
I'll
here?
go out there.
Oh, okay.
We'll
go
just
out.
pot it up. And,
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just.
and then we'll both go out there. I'll watch it. I want to watch it live outside.
I know. I gotta see this mystery launch.
I bet there's a ton. I bet this is jam packed at that area. The people watching, it's about 8 or 10 miles, I think, away. I went and watched one when I was like 10.
Oh, I'm jealous.
It was really cool.
I wanted
It was really
to do
cool.
that.
As a 10-year-old, it was really cool.
We were thinking about going to check this one out, but there's
I
so
don't think
many.
it's too many people. I don't think you'd have. I bet people get there
Yeah.
a week in advance, and you can't get.
Well, that-
it's still anywhere you watch it there.
Yeah.
like you'd be in a parking lot of a McDonald's, and it'd probably be pretty spectacular.
Yeah. That's on my bucket list. But two things. One is you never know if it's going to go off without a hitch, so it could get scrubbed and then you drive all that way for nothing. And then two, we had the hang tonight. I was going, I can't miss another episode of the hang.
You made the right call.
Yeah,
You don't
absolutely.
This kid's going to explain to CNN why he's there.
Now work is being done to arm the
What is going on? That's NASA talking, damn it. We get back to NASA. 4 minutes, 4:47, 4:47. Let's go. Let me find. Here we go. One more time.
Why do you want to be here? Why do you love space? Why do you love being a part of history?
We're going back to the frickin' moon. That's why.
Why do you want to be here? Why do you love space? Why do you love being a part of history?
We're going back to the frickin' moon. That's why.
I like his childish enthusiasm.
I do too. Okay, what do we got? T minus what? Where'd it go? T minus. Oh, did it stop? The mofo stopped it. 4:47. As soon as I said it, they stopped it. I thought it stopped. Let me.
Did they pause it again?
They paused. Oh
high-speed
no, it's
turbines, which provide
351.
pressure to hydraulic
351.
pumps that steer the RS-25
All right,
engines.
give me a
We're gonna
call,
see
man.
gimbal test
Okay.
a little later.
Let's check. Is the hang line on? That's the
It
thing.
should be. 813-991-7930. Hot damn.
Oh.
All right, you there. It's heated. What I got to do? I can't remember how to answer the phone. Okay, there we go. It's been 2 weeks, man. Give me a check.
This is one small step to the hang,
Fantastic.
one giant leap.
If the dog's going to bite me if I walk out here, we are coming to you live from the hang compound as we prepare for this glorious launch, which we may or may not be able to see. We don't even know. Mike has to get different glasses first so you can see the launch. All right. The whole crew is out here. There's family. All right.
How much time? 3 minutes? 2 minutes and 38 seconds.
2 minutes and 38 seconds.
Didn't clear. Sometimes they, if there's a little bit of a problem.
Mike, we are live, witnessing history. Speaker, nobody's going to be able to talk back to us. History. Yeah. Oh, and the dog's peeing. That's always fun. Horses are eating. Now, where technically will we be looking, Mike?
It's going to be somewhere possible from that pine tree to that pine tree way back there.
Okay,
Somewhere in that window. I
understood.
don't remember. It's been a long time. We miss them all. We always forget them.
Now, Donna, is the countdown still happening?
So far, 2 minutes.
2 minutes, getting the crunch stuff.
What's your take on this launch? Are you excited that we've taken the leap to go back for the first time in 50 years?
Yeah, but I still don't think that they can land on the moon for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, and the thing is, they're not landing on the moon this time.
No, they're just going around it, but I don't know. They're acting like we've never been, so.
Which is interesting,
It's very
isn't it?
weird. Very weird. Especially, I don't know. It's weird.
Let me interview one of the children, if I may. Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like we've ever been to the moon before?
Yeah,
When did we go to the moon?
like the 1970s. I don't know.
No, that's you're spot on. Do you remember what we did on the moon?
One step large for man something, and they put American flag on there.
Yeah, we planted that American flag on that moon, and they played golf and they rode dune buggies, and they're going to go back to the moon today, but they're just flying around it. Do you know why they would not go back to the moon and actually land on the moon for this one, as opposed to just zipping around it? What would be your best guess?
To look around the moon, I want to explore it.
Why wouldn't they land? Why wouldn't they land? They went all the way there. Why wouldn't they land?
Because they've already been there. I don't know.
Yeah, but she's like, been there, done that, man. We don't have to do that again, but we're about to. What about you?
I don't know.
All right.
2 seconds.
You did give more of an answer. Okay.
They also say from here, it'll take 40 seconds for us to see it from here once they launch.
Okay.
It's gorgeous weather.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
It's a little breezy.
Mike making the call. Is this going to go on?
Yeah. I have no idea. I don't
jinx it.
I don't want to jinx it.
Look, it's
Oh,
going.
it's up.
It is. It's up.
It's officially up. All right. As we are live from the Hang compound, waiting to see the view of the Artemis.
Harper, look what it creates. Look at all that white. Wow.
All right. So we should, in theory, be able to see it from here in a minute.
20 seconds?
Yeah, hasn't exploded.
Hopefully all you proud Americans are watching this as well, draping yourself in American flags.
They had to do it. There's a lot of hype. They had to do it. There's a lot of hype for this one. Could be any second now.
A lot of action. Send 4 people.
Bet it ain't nice.
Oh. One of the children is pointing to something that's an airplane. Yep. All right.
Like,
now we're trying to see this Artemis mission. We've been trying to see this thing for months, and here we are. It's beautiful skies out here in Florida, and we don't see anything.
I mean, sometimes it'll take, all of a sudden it'll be like, oh, there it is, finally. But, I mean, we should be able to.
Is she making a false call again? Oh, yeah, there it is. We can officially see the Artemis 3.
I thought it'd be brighter.
I thought it'd be.
I will say, Mike, look at my arms.
Got chills?
I got goosebumps. I mean, that is cool.
Yeah, I thought it'd be more spectacular.
Look at that picture. On here?
Just a lot of smoke if you watch this launch.
A lot of smoke on there. Look at that.
The fire's like quick.
That was quick.
It looks like when Daddy lights a fire, and then it blows up the whole house.
That's it. It's already gone.
Wow. That was anticlimactic.
It was the shortest one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I feel like the SpaceX launches are a little bit cooler looking.
I'm here for 5 minutes waiting for that.
Everybody's
singing.
We're the most un-American people ever.
You're literally wearing the American flag on your shirt.
Mike draped himself in an American flag shirt for this.
All righty.
I mean, look at that. You'd never know it was anything.
A scathing review by Donna. Donna said you'd never know it looked like anything.
All right. This is going to be about as anticlimactic as that Trump speech tonight.
You know what? I think we edit this in post, Mike.
I think we do.
We cut this whole Artemis mission out of it. As we come back inside the Hang compound, back to regularly scheduled programming.
And yeah, so let me mark the time. Cut out 6 minutes and 40 seconds of the show.
I thought I was good. You know, it's the biggest rocket ever.
That's what I'm saying.
The biggest rocket ever.
It's bigger than the Statue of Liberty. I'm hoping for more of a rocket look.
Yeah, I've seen better.
I have seen better. I'm telling you, all the SpaceX launches are like you see a nice stage separation, a beam of light. And
yeah, it's cool. And you see sometimes you see the rockets.
Yeah, this is.
Well, they're still going. Everything seems.
That's good.
A-okay.
I gotta pay. Well, that's what I would do if I was on board. I gotta pay.
You gotta pee in your suit, buddy.
No,
you gotta pee in your suit.
They gotta do this for 24 hours just to do systems checks before they even get there. Right? I mean,
what you mean? They gotta sit up there for 24 hours?
Yeah, not a lot of movement. Actually, I don't know how much movement is in general in the capsule. It's not giant. I don't know.
In the one of those old space movies, Apollo 13 or something, they were on the launch pad and they kept getting delayed, and finally the guy was like, or it could have been before Apollo 13. He's like, permission to pee in my suit, And they had a little meeting, and they were like, "Yeah, pee in your suit."
Yeah, go for it. How
probably an old wives' tale.
Why is there a part of me that thinks that Trump making his speech tonight is like to purposely overshadow the launch of Artemis? I know
That's what Donna said.
She
said that. She's like, he's such an egomaniac.
Yeah,
that he's doing this just to steal the spotlight from going back to the moon.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that's it, but there's a hint of that. There's
who's the hang? Who's this?
Oh, this is Jamie the plumber for a breaking update in the chat. A lot of subs, a lot of bits, shit's flying around, you know. Carry on, sir.
Did we miss a hype train by chance? Is there something going on?
Oh, it's Jamie the plumber. He gifted. I can't even count it. He's gifted 2,750 bits.
He was calling from the moon just now.
It sounded like it. And then he gifted 5 tier 1 subs. And then he gifted 5 more tier 1 subs. So thank you very much, Jamie the plumber. He's a one-man fucking band.
Thank you, Jamie.
Doing all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, the Trump speech tonight.
Then he had to call in and get his own props.
Yeah. Hey, put me over. There is certain aspect of it that is like feels like an overshadowing coming.
It kind of does.
And maybe it's unintentional, but it's also not helpful that he's doing the speech on April Fool's Day. And again, I know that's not his intent, but just all these things happening at the same time, and they'll do it on Wednesday. We'll do it on April Fool's. It's just like another layer. It's another layer
of dickness.
Yeah, it's like an onion of dickness, and you just keep peeling off layers, and there's just more dickness that pops up.
Now, is it just me? You see, I was trying to hang in there with Trump. I was really trying, and a lot of this, I was like, I don't know, tariffs, maybe they'll work. Let's get rid of some of these illegals who came in over the last 4 years. I was really trying, and then it seems like he's turned into an asshole. It's like he used to tweet funny. Now he's just like he's tweeting like a real like asshole. It's like I've seen a transformation. He's not funny anymore.
It's very odd. Like I hear you, because even his speech that he gave the other day of just him in his basic conference or whatever, he was like, we're doing very well over there. We're decimating the country very quickly. We're decimating everything. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ! You're just over there just treating that we're decimating the country. Everything's on fire. Like it's the strangest verbiage to use, because there was innocent people over there. There are innocent people. I get it's war, it's nasty, all that stuff, but dude, I mean, he talks about, there's certain people, and he's not the only one, there's certain politicians in general, or people in general, that talk about war like it's just some little piece of the puzzle or something. And all we got to do is get that little piece of the puzzle. Don't worry about anything.
We just need to do them in.
Yeah.
We take them, level them, and do it. It's like these people are insane.
The destruction of the country is unlike anything you've ever seen. We're destroying it at a record pace. I think that's what he said, something along those lines.
For a country that allegedly has been 2 weeks away from getting a nuke for 30 years.
Yeah.
And you're buying it. People are buying this now after the government's lied to them about every war in the last 50 years. They're buying everything the government says. It's like, this is a crime. Iran is a huge country. Tehran is a giant city with 11 million people. They're very sophisticated. They're very intelligent. The culture is one of the oldest cultures in the world, and we're bombing the hell out of them into the Stone Age. It's like, because they were trying to get a nuke allegedly, and you know what? If I was Iran, I'd be trying to get a nuke so that I don't get blown to the Stone Age.
Right? Yeah. I know it's a weird. It's a weird.
Oh God, they would say you're anti-American. For
exactly.
That. It's just a common sense take.
It's no win.
It's like we're being real cocksuckers. Like Pete Hegseth is. You don't want a maniacal, steroided out alcoholic
who just keeps saying, "Yeah, they're leaders. It's a part-time job. Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, always talking the smack. You don't really want. I don't want that. Schwarzkopf used to come out and we bombed Target A, and we were successful. I mean, this guy, we killed a lot of people today.
That's true. I haven't really seen a lot of those boards up where it's like, here was the destruction from this target. Not a lot of people in fatigues up there at the moment. Okay, speaking of Americans buying in on things and Americans buying things and along the lines of political stuff, but kind of different, it might be the most awesome thing I've ever seen, and I want to buy one really bad.
Oh, geez. What?
So there's a guy named Robert O'Neill. Are you familiar with Robert O'Neill?
I don't know.
Robert O'Neill is the guy, the Navy SEAL Team 6 operator who put the bullets in Bin Laden, right, to finish him off. Whatever. And, he wrote a book about it. He, exposed himself as being the guy, all this stuff. Went through, world of shit for it. Some people appreciated it. Some people didn't. I think it's kind of awesome that we know who he is. And he's like, yeah, it was me. Here's what happened. Like, I always wanted to know what happened. Like, it's an interesting, cool story. Dude is selling autographed memorabilia or autographed, like, merchandise on his website. And one of them is the Time magazine cover with Bin Laden's face on there. And the headline was something like, "Can anyone capture him?" And then for like $200, Robert O'Neill will sign one, and he puts "Hold my beer," and then just signs it Robert O'Neill. And I'm going, I kind of want that. I kind of want that. He also signs, it sells like tactical helmets with his signs it the operator Robert O'Neill. Am I wrong for wanting that, or is that kind of a cool thing? I know your take on it.
I totally. Yeah. I don't think it's. I think.
Okay, if you got one for free, would you?
No, I'm not that. I don't. You'll never find anything in my house of any famous memorabilia. So
I know, but isn't that like a different sort of memorabilia? That seems like a different thing. I mean, it was 9/11. It was Bin Laden.
You could give me the Declaration of Independence. I'd go put it in the shed. I don't give a fucking shit.
So anybody with their name on these walls in here is pretty lucky, because he wouldn't even hang the Declaration of Independence up in this bitch.
Now for $100, I would hang up the Declaration of Independence.
If Robert O'Neill wants to pay him to hang the Time magazine cover, I don't know, dude. I've never seen autographed memorabilia or merch sold by like a soldier before. I just didn't see that coming. But
what a whore!
But I mean, I can't blame him if you give a couple bucks off the deal.
I mean,
all you gotta do is.
How else you gonna make a living?
All you gotta do is brag about being the guy that killed Bin Laden.
It's a pretty good brag.
That's a great brag. I can't think of a better one.
I'm the guy that shot the fake Bin Laden.
There you go.
Spice Boys hidden camera, 100 bits.
Hey!
100 bits.
Nice screen name.
There's no way they killed Bin Laden.
What? So you think? Wait. Hold on. Whoa. Are you saying Robert O'Neill didn't kill Bin Laden, or he didn't kill the real Bin Laden?
The real Bin Laden.
Okay, so you think it was a stooge?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. We never saw the body because our army adheres to Muslim burial protocols to prevent the Muslim world from being outraged. Fuck out of here. I know. It so happened his body is a mile beneath the ocean.
But dude, there's a great documentary series on Netflix about the killing of Bin Laden or whatever, and it's like a 4-parter. I've told you this before. It's well worth the watch. You walk away from that one and you go, if that's the way it went down, pretty sweet.
If
that's the way it went down, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Probably just like the Maduro operation. Probably a big scam. They told Maduro, hey, we're coming in with helicopters. We're going to get you, or else we're going to kill you. And he's like, okay, I'll be waiting for the helicopter.
He's up in jail in New York, right?
Yeah.
Still?
Waiting trial.
He's just hanging out up there.
Hanging out. He's probably got a tunnel in his cell, and he goes and lives in a mansion. I mean, he's in protective custody anyway, I would imagine. You know, they're not going to put Maduro in Gen Pop.
Dude, if I was an inmate in there with him, and I'm going, that's Maduro. Like, do you bully that guy or do you not bully that guy? I got to tell you, I don't think I'd bully that guy.
He might have some connections.
Yeah,
man.
like even if you didn't like Maduro and what you did, and even if you were Venezuelan, you're going, I've got the chance to take it out on Maduro. I'm in the same block with this guy. I can get my get him back. Yeah, I'd have a little pause. Like, I don't know, man. Maduro.
Or maybe be a hero. He'd be selling memorabilia.
Yeah, the guy that off Maduro. Yeah. The other operator.
We were talking a lot about AI earlier. How it's so exciting that AI is going to take everybody's jobs.
It's bananas.
And I was thinking, okay, I'm not really other than taking people's jobs like legal clerks and copywriters and all these people, these jobs that are financial planners, they're all going to get really pared down. Other than that, what is AI going to be good for? And why are we building all these data centers for AI and doing all this shit when AI actually made $0 last year? The only one that made money was NVIDIA, who provides the chips for AI. And we're the detrimental fact of AI and is the only reason we're doing it, because all you hear from the government, I don't know, from everybody, is if we lose the AI race, we're effed.
Yeah.
We can't. So is that just for military? Is that all
We
it is?
can't let other countries pretend to be smarter with us than with their fake information. Yeah, I mean, for military purposes, for sure. But
is that it? Is that it?
Well,
because otherwise, it seems like positives are not outweighing
well,
the
you're talking about profit. That comes with time. That comes with subscription models, which are out there, and they will continue to be out there, and the majority of people will end up subscribing to one of these AI services.
I think absolutely.
So that's where the money comes into play. So yes, they will make money. That's no question.
It should almost be illegal to make money off of bullshit using an obscene amount of natural resources.
That's why they're going to put the data centers in space, Mike.
Don and I they were showing that last night, talking about Artemis, and in 3 years they're showing the guys on the moon with the base and everything, and I mean, we just paused.
Well, if it's a NASA timeline, I'm not buying that.
We were just laughing. Bases on the moon.
It'll
preposterous.
Could happen, but yeah, I mean, look, the data centers and all that. Look, Elon's got a plan. It'll happen if anybody can do it.
Sorry.
No, by all means. It's
this. Let me refresh this.
I was gonna say, there's no way they still got an eye on that thing.
No. Oh. Looks like everything's A-okay. The AI-generated space event is underway.
Now, here's what I do find interesting. Another thing. When you watch a SpaceX launch, you typically can see the whole thing the whole way through. There might be some glitches here or there, some outages or something along those lines, but it's cameraed up pretty nicely.
Yeah.
The signal and the feed is strong. Why am I looking at NASA's room? I want to look at the launch. I want to see that spaceship in space right now. Why am I looking at codgers in suits?
Well, Matt, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying though? Like, did they not camera that thing up properly to have it give a nice feed? I could be wrong.
I thought somebody was coming in here. I don't know. Why aren't they? Well, wait, here we go. No, that's not it.
That's a simulation of what's going on.
I mean, I don't know if they ever showed any. Let's see here. Let's see. Did they ever? I don't even know. I don't know if they ever showed. Because I wasn't watching it. I lost interest. Because I won't believe anything either way.
And the best is when you look at this feed that you're looking at on YouTube here of this launch, and you just see all the people watching it, all the heart emojis, and just hearts, loves.
It's like, I never understood when you have chats like this, It's like nobody's reading anything anybody's saying.
Yeah, we have a slow chat, and we don't read anything people say.
It's going 100 miles an hour on the NASA chat. Oh, it's giving me a headache. Jesus Christ. Nobody sees you. You can't. I'm trying to read it. Not.
Slow down. Talk slowly.
I remember the days. People used to have to call into the radio station.
Man, did you see that Tiger Woods thing? That's
a dumbass.
It's he makes John Daly look completely
Wholesome.
normal and like he makes John look like a grand person.
He needs to turn it. He needs to go to John Daly and say, "How do I turn this into my second career?" Because John Daly's on the TV being drunk and
Yes.
gambling ads, and people are like, "Oh yeah, woo, let it rip,
Grip it, rip it, man.
Grip it and rip it."
He
John.
came out with his own like brand of vodka seltzers. He's gambling. He's doing exactly what he loves doing. Tiger, meanwhile, has to hide all this stuff from the public eye because he gets scrutinized. John Daly was out there. Yeah, I'm going to continue to drink. Not going to be a problem for me. If you don't like it, F you and whatever. Eventually, people took a turn on John Daly for a minute.
Yeah.
But then it came back around. It was like
a big time back around.
John Daly's pretty sweet. He grew out that beard, and you're going, John Daly. Like if you see John Daly somewhere in a bar, which can happen around here on any given night,
it's John Daly.
John Daly. I mean, who are you getting a picture with at a bar? You getting a picture with Ric Flair or John Daly? If you had to get
John Daly.
one of them.
Ric Flair's too pathetic.
But that's kind of the fun of getting a picture with
I'd
Ric
actually
Flair.
get both. I get both.
Imagine you get both together, you in the middle.
That's a sandwich right there. But Tiger, you see, John Daly with cigarettes and alcohol, partying. Tiger Woods, pills and skanks.
yeah, there's a bit of a difference there.
Yeah, people are not quite as receptive to the pills and skanks comedy.
Who was the skank that because he was married to that hot blonde. And then was it Rachel Uchitel? Was that the one that he got busted cheating, or was it a random skank?
Might have been a random skank, and then there was the pylon factor. Once the random skank came out.
Oh, and then more skanks came out.
More skanks came out.
That's right.
Yeah, they couldn't wait to come out and try to get some kind of payday.
That's right. Keep me quiet skank payoff. Yeah.
What a dumbass.
I just look, he's living his life. He's
he's into skanks.
He he likes skanks.
Skanks.
Just come out and say that.
He had a bad dad.
I like skanks and pills.
He had a bad dad, now he likes skanks and pills. It's a trade-off. He had a bad dad. He had no childhood.
He could really brand that in a whole different direction. Yeah, he does. He's got to go to the John Daly school of turning shit around.
Okay, so it's like TGL or TG. What he's got kind of like a brand.
Yeah,
TW. I don't remember what TW.
Something like that.
Now he could be, I forgot what I was going to say. It happens.
He could come up with
pills and what was it? Pills and
skanks.
PNS, pills and skanks. T-shirts, pills and skanks. He would sell 1 million T-shirts.
Absolutely.
Pills and skanks.
Change his little logo.
He's swinging a golf club. He's popping a pill. A skank on her knees next to him.
There is something there.
Come on, Tiger, turn it around. America loves a good redemption story.
Yeah, he's being a bitch. He's going to rehab or something.
Yeah, boo.
Stepping away, taking some time. No, lean into that shit. Be like, yeah, you know what? I screw you guys. If you don't like me, take it or leave it.
I think he could have summed it up with a simple apology. I mean, that nowadays he goes, I apologize to all my fans, blah 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 blah. Ever since my last surgery, I've been in such pain that I shouldn't have been driving, and I will never do it again. I apologize, and you'll see me at the Masters next week, mother effer.
Yeah,
that's what he should have done. He blew it. He's only got a couple Masters left. He's getting up there, man.
Already been like, I don't owe these cops an explanation for shit. I I blew a 0.0. You guys can S my D, and that pressure wash truck didn't have taillights on. And if you've ever driven behind one of those pressure washer trucks before, and they drive slow and annoying, and they don't have their taillights properly put on, you try to move around them as fast as possible. It's not my fault. This jackass pressure washer driver jarred his car to the left, made me flip over. I'm the one who's hurt here. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
See you in court. He pleaded not guilty.
Yeah.
See, I think that America doesn't care anymore. They don't care. Nobody cares. Only if the media decided they were going to make it a big deal and care, then some people would care. But I don't care if he wants to get in a wreck and then go play golf. I don't.
Because he has these stakeholders in his companies. You know, you got people. You got to answer to those folks too. Like you get that one stakeholder, that one shareholder goes, Tiger, we're gonna have to do this. You gotta apologize, bud.
What's the purpose of being a billionaire when you gotta still kiss people's ass?
It is a weird thing. It's it's everybody works for somebody, and you can go to that highest level. You can go to the Jeff Bezos, the Elon Musks of the world, everybody. But at the end of the day, they all do kind of work for somebody. They don't have to if they didn't want. They could tap out completely.
I tap out, man.
But they don't. I don't know.
I mean, to me, that'd be miserable. See, I ain't rich, but I'm really not beholden to anybody.
That's
nobody's telling me what to do. So.
Well, that's not true. Even that's not true. Twitch tells you what you.
Yeah, not much.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I mean,
like
there's
certain things. Yeah, but they ain't up my ass at all.
Yeah.
You got that going,
You got that going for you.
Got that going for me. I got 10 subscriptions from Jamie the Plumber. So I got that going for me.
Yeah, you got that going for you.
We got to take a break.
Yeah.
Going on and on and on.
I don't know if you have this bit available, but I have not heard it in full yet. The Boots on the Ground one? Is that available?
I think I do. I do have it, actually.
How's that one performing?
Oh, nothing's performing for me.
Well, my daughter follows you on TikTok.
Oh, on TikTok it did really well. It was like 200 and something.
Okay. And she played it for me, and I was like, I like it.
I see. There's some like it doesn't matter.
Boots on the
It's
ground.
like that's such. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Whoop! That everybody knows. Yeah. And so when I was like lying in bed and I went, "What can boots on there?" I was like, "Oh, that's just it. People are gonna love it." Because,
yeah.
But on YouTube, let's see, 65 people like that.
Oh no!
On TikTok,
that's a crime.
TikTok 200,000. YouTube 65. It makes no sense at all. It's called terrible marketing. I just happened to get discovered. I got accidentally discovered on TikTok.
Yeah. Well, I would do want to hear this one in full though, because I didn't.
Okay, I think I got it. Where is it? Right here, and we'll be right back with more of the hang. Snappy tune.
This is Mission Control Houston.
Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on
Let it ride.
Successful liftoff from the pad.
We've been interrupted by NASA. We apologize, folks. They're giving us an update.
All right, try that again, and we'll be right back.
We'll cut it in post.
Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
Bad dream, back again. Bombs don't work, send in the men. Uncle Sam says we got no choice. Defense contractors rejoice. Dead soldiers, DC don't care. Legs blown off, now you're in a wheelchair. You don't like war, then you're a sissy. Boots on the ground, time to get busy.
Boots on the ground. 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 Boots on the ground.
Old men sitting on the couch. Send the Marines, they scream and shout. Mainstream media builds a hype. We must defend the stars and stripes. Blowing up country sure is cool. Warmongers all start to drool. Troops might wind up DOA. Boots on the ground, shout USA.
Boots on the ground. 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 Boots on the a cocking, guns a cocking, guns a cocking. Boots, bodies dropping, bodies dropping, bodies dropping. Boots, guns a cocking, guns a cocking, guns a cocking. Boots, bodies dropping, bodies dropping, bodies dropping. Boats sink, the bodies stink. Like Vietnam, we're up shit creek. Send the troops in and send the jets. Susie Wiles is getting wet. Last few years, wars were based on lies. They don't care how many soldiers die. G.I. Joe, go grab your gun. Hexas says, let's have some fun. Boots on the ground. 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 Hexas, baby. Hexas, baby. The white man dance. Lads and ladies pushing up daisies, they get knocked down, they put them in the ground. We got Hexeth, he's commanding, sending troops till there's no one standing. Troops all sent there, meet their maker, overtime for the Undertaker. Hexeth's tattoos are so cool. How many trips are in his? Oh, how many trips are in his? Graves, can you dig 'em? Can you dig 'em? Can you give 'em? Graves, can you dig 'em? Can you dig 'em? Can you gig 'em? Graves, can you dig 'em? Can you dig 'em? Can you dig 'em? Graves, can you dig 'em? Can you dig 'em? Can you dig 'em? Troops come back with tags on their toes. Troops so young, 18 years old. Iran is fixing to get wrecked. Said by drug and Pete Hexeth, billion spent. You pay the bill, but it's young men who will get killed. Gas $10 when we are through. We fought this war for Netanyahu. Boots on the ground. 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 Boots on the ground.
Anthony Rick, man, they cuff me, whole case get flipped, man. Count baby ass, whole damn case thinking they got a wrist, man. Hold on, charge, I ain't get a shit, man. Shit, man, they really shit, here the shit, man. Slick, man, Mr. Rick, man, this slick, man. Catch chance, get a shit gone so quick, man. Just wanna catch kids when this shit disappear. Got charge eyes at the same day with the same Drake, doing the same shit in the same goddamn way. I don't need to master the shit in the broad day, fast say stitch, and the Rick say do not name, not a single name you cannot play. Did it with a duck for to make the whole case fake. Hometown, push nigga really need to go away, fly away, take a plane quick to another state.
Like I can beat the case, I don't need to do the race, I'm not taking it. Cause I have Anthony Rickman, the Rickman
we can fight, that's another thing.
Like legal services, all it say you on 3.
I got a knife on my chop, that's another blade.
0555.
You want some Anthony Rick, man, they cuff me, whole case get flipped, man. Count baby ass, get the whole damn case thinking they got a wrist, man. Hold on, charge, I ain't get a shit, man. Shit, man, they really shit, here the shit, man. Slick, man, Mr. Rick, man, this slick, man. Catch chance, get a shit gone so quick, man.
Just wanna catch kids when this shit disappear.
So pop up, get the bag, disappear. Conversation never lasts when the cash and the fear. So I make a toast, put the glass in the air for the bitches in the past that ain't glad that I'm here. New hoes think it's rad when I air. Put the speakers on blast, shaking ass in the mirror. So pour a four up in the glass and I share it to the niggas with the goals that don't fall when they scared. So I ain't never had clothes, now it's rare for me to come rose. Gold rush froze when I'm near. So I put the carrots in the lobe on my ear. Can't believe this shit cold, bro. It snows when I hear.
Anthony Rick, man, they cuff me, whole case get flipped, man. Count baby ass, whole damn case thinking they got a wrist, man. Hold on, charge, I ain't get a shit, man. Shit, man, they really shit, here the shit, man. Slick, man, Mr. Rick, man, this slick, man. Catch chance, get a shit gone so quick, man.
Just wanna catch kids when this shit disappear.
Anthony Rick, man. Anthony Rick, man.
Anthony Rickman was a huge help during one of the most stressful situations I've dealt with. He walked me through everything related to my burglary case. Stayed on top of it.
R.I.P.
Oh, that was
Saint the Narco.
Rest in peace, Saint the Narco.
Taken too soon.
A genius before. I mean, God, what? Imagine the things he could have done.
He would be so over on YouTube right now.
So many Grammys.
Stick man. Brilliant rhymes like that. R.I.P.
He passed. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Sad news. I don't know if did you already tell people that before?
I think I did. I think we did. Yeah, because the people demand to know about Narco. What was it?
Saint the Narco.
Saint the Narco.
I was shocked when I heard that news. I really was. I was taken back. I was flabbergasted. It's like, no, not Saint the Narco, not the Rickman song. But alas.
Spice Boys hidden camera, 300 bits.
I think he's doing that just to get the name called.
I think he is. Hey, man.
Nice.
Japanese Schoolgirl, 150 bits. We'll take 200 more bits from Spice Boys hidden camera.
Wasn't my hidden camera, by the way.
That's true.
Get that clear.
It's true. That's a fraudulent name.
These accusations.
We could come up with a lot better name.
So many. In fact, I could just chat GPT a lot of different names. The AI would do it for me.
It would.
Oh, my God.
Mickey the Plumber, 100 bits. Thank you, Mickey the Plumber. Hope you're doing well. Breon, 2746. Breon, 100 bits. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. What are we talking about?
It's a great question. I don't know. We were
we had something in no. Did we talk about it?
I
got Japanese Schoolgirl.
Okay.
That's what I want to do. Japanese Schoolgirl. I mean, he sent it. It's like a day late and $1 short. Japanese Schoolgirl.
What did he do?
Because I checked before the show and he didn't send nothing. Now he says he sends it. It's too late. All right, here we go. We got
new AI stuff.
Let's see. This is
you and I skydiving.
Okay, the hang. I guess that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, that's I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm going the wrong way. Okay, here, right there we go. That would have been good. Would have been good for tonight. Would have been perfect, Japanese Schoolgirl. I checked it. I put stuff up at like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. It wasn't there. Appreciate it though. Day late and $1 short. I don't know about that.
We're Mogwai?
I don't know about that.
I'm Gizmo in that one?
We're doing some
That's not bad. That's fun.
That's good. The Brokeback Mountain thing, except I don't look like me there.
I never saw Brokeback Mountain. Did you actually
I never
ever
saw it. Never saw it.
I was thinking a couple weeks ago, if it was on Netflix or like where I could just watch it for free, would I actually watch it? Because
would you?
I'm gonna go with no, and I think it's I don't know why, because I've heard it's a good movie. But I just don't think I'd want to watch it or like have the family come to me like, "What are you watching?" Checking out this movie. I
wouldn't watch
heard
it
it was good.
by myself.
Who would you watch it with? You can't watch it with your son. That's weird.
My wife.
You're gonna watch it. My wife.
I'd make fun of it together, probably.
I didn't know if you'd ever seen it before.
I never saw it.
Okay.
It's probably a good movie. I don't know.
Was it Jake Gyllenhaal
and Heath Ledger?
I mean, that's
a pretty good cast. It's probably well acted.
But what was the actual? Do you remember the actual plot of it?
Two cowboys go up to the mountains and say they're going fishing and they butt fuck each other.
With that being said, maybe it wasn't in all the movies, right? Because they always make the cowboys and everybody look all rugged and badass and stuff like that.
They were both rugged and badass cowboys.
But they, I mean, if you go back in time with even the Vikings and all those, I mean, there was a lot of them that were getting it on with each other. That was just like the times. That was like your tribe. You'd bang them and then you'd protect them. So I guess it was more common than people think.
What? Gay guys back in the day? I don't know the history of butt fucking. I didn't know the Vikings.
Chat GPT.
Were the Vikings doing it to each other, or they were plundering lands and raping men?
No, they were. Well, either way, even if they're raping men, I mean, the result's the same.
What were they doing? But I don't know. I would think they would be doing both, or possibly. I don't know.
Well, Freak Show in chat says, never watched it. Too effing homo for me. Man.
I could deal with it if it was a really good movie, but the whole movie's about that. So, it's just a love story.
Oh, that's what it... There's no, like, fighting or anything?
I don't think so. I don't know.
No killing?
I wish I could quit you.
To be an actor is and get pitched that one and you go, I like the script. I think I'm in.
You can imagine there was some making out too.
Wasn't there? And there's outtakes too, right? I mean, you got to have a lot of scenes.
Was there like how graphic was the relationship? Was the tent banging?
Yeah, wasn't there a hand job scene in there or something?
I don't know. I did.
I mean, I don't know either, Mike. I never saw it. So
anybody see it and want to fess? Anybody want to fess up? Fess up.
Otherwise, I got to Google it. Now that's going to be in the Google history.
Yeah. Then you're going to get inundated with hand job scenes.
Yeah, Japanese schoolgirl said Anne Hathaway shows her boobs. Wait, she's in it?
I didn't know she was in it. Is she his wife?
Ned's Navy says it's not gay if you're a Viking. Fair point. I mean, if you're a Viking, you're kind of you're
just taking everything.
You're pillaging and plundering your way through.
I'm gonna rape you, then I'm gonna rape your wife. That's what we do.
And that's not gay at all. So, man law.
Man law. Dion's bathtub gifted a tier 1 sub. That's 337. That's a lot. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Also,
Freak Show said, I know the ancient Roman soldiers would take little boys as sex partners. I've heard that too. That was one of the things out there.
Emerson Johnson's gifting a tier 1 sub. See now, you think of Okay, I gotta write this down. Pedophilia in Afghanistan. Okay.
Oh, your notes are something special.
They are. Hang, who's this?
Asian schoolgirl.
What's up?
I apologize. I'll do better. I've been busy.
No, that's.
So it's.
What'd you say?
Sorry, sir.
What'd you say?
I've seen it, and it goes 0 to 60. It's not a good movie. I mean that objectively. It's just not. It's a very boring Ang Lee movie.
Yeah.
But they, it goes from awkwardness, a little bit of some glances here and there, and they're in the tent, and they fucking go for it. And I swear to God, he's the guy. Heath Ledger's the guy that dies, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So he just fucking takes Gyllenhaal's denims down, and he hawks a huge one in his hand to lube up his cock and starts fucking. I mean, like 0 to 60.
But how graphic is it in the movie? Like how? I mean, are they using stunt doubles for this, or is there even a need for stunt doubles? Like, what are the two actors actually doing?
The shot is in profile, and they're in doggy style. And Gyllenhaal's the bottom, and is always the bottom. and he is. I mean, it looks. I mean, it's realistic.
Every movie he's in, he's been bottomed.
So later on, yes, Gyllenhaal's wife is Anne Hathaway, and they meet in a diner, and she takes him out to this convertible, and they start fucking. But he can't really get hard or something like that. So she takes off her top, and it's full titties bouncing. Glorious. For like 19 seconds.
Does he do a thing where he's like, put your top back on, be a lady?
And he couldn't get it up because he wanted to be thinking about a dude.
Yeah.
He's like, put your shirt back on. It was hard enough before.
It's just, she's like, put this cowboy hat on. In your hand. But so she's the one who famously finds. She gives him a tackle box for Christmas. So now he has an excuse to go to the mountains. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go fishing.
Yeah.
And near the end of the movie, he comes home and she goes, "You've never opened your tackle box." I looked, and she goes, "You're a dirty son." She goes, "You're a dirty." And
She said, Jack something.
Jack Nasty.
something like that. Yeah, it's
nasty.
What if he was like, yeah? So what? I decided not to go fishing. Like, stop breaking my balls.
So I didn't want to fish.
Yeah, like, screw you. I appreciate the tackle box, but I didn't need it. I didn't want to fish. I don't like catching fish.
He took it up the butt instead. That's why he's Jack Nasty. Jack Nasty.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what it is. So, all right, Thomas. I'll leave on a high note. Thanks.
So would you rate it 1 thumb up, or what would be the rating of the movie? 2 fingers in.
One fist.
One fist. Two fists.
Two and a half fists.
I wish you would have given him what is it? You get the fish hook in the mouth. It's not quite that graphic, and it's it's sad. They're in love, but they're in love, which is cool. But like the fucking is like it's
How many?
not like
How many
they're
sex?
just paying away.
How many?
Oh, there's a few.
How many? There's a few sex scenes.
Yeah, it doesn't like pan up to the moon and then you just hear quiet. It's like, it's just like
You hear ow.
oh yeah, he goes and he makes the sound, but when he hawks that
Jeez.
that lubing up his hog, it's like whoa.
And did you see it at the theater or did you see it at home? Just out of curiosity.
I was in the theater.
Oh boy! All right.
An Oscar, which I believe won the Oscar too.
Don't pin it on an Oscar move. Don't do that. You went and saw it at the
Yeah,
theaters.
you went and saw it with
I did.
your
Remember, I'm
boyfriend.
the guy that got jacked up in the movie theater. So
Did you play
Mike's favorite
Did you play the popcorn game with your boyfriend at the movie?
Wore a sleeveless cowboy shirt, some Ariat jeans.
I did like the one of you
Chaps.
guys as astronauts and the one of you as cowboys. I thought that was.
I would have been so good tonight. Yeah, it would have been so good.
Thanks for the call. Thanks for the info.
All right, take care, man.
Love you, boys.
All right, see ya.
Man, there hasn't been a lot of gay flicks outside of Brokeback Mountain that I could think of, off the top of my head. Like just overtly, that was renowned as a film like that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe some one-off something like that, but that's the only one I can name off the top of my head. But then again, I'm not.
I guess there's not. Yeah, because a lot of dudes won't go see that.
Except for Japanese Schoolgirl was the only dude in the theater.
Like I would.
How weird would that be if you're the only one in the theater? Like, oh man.
Yeah, just walking in.
The
walk of shame.
If Donna was like, "Hey, I do want to go see this," would you go with her?
I'd go see it if she wanted to go see whatever. And I would go see any good movie. I wouldn't care if it was like gay. If it was a really good movie, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was like The Terminator, but Arnold Schwarzenegger was making out with
tongue in every dude in scenes.
The gay Terminator. That might be a good one.
The Sperminator. Yeah. I don't even know what movie. I don't even know what's up at the movies anymore, dude. I couldn't tell you for life of me.
All the Oscar movies seem like it seems like the last few years that they don't nominate good movies. It's all pretentious.
The only one I've
terrible
seen,
movies.
I do want to see the one called The Whale with Brendan Fraser, and I don't even know why. I have no idea what it's about. But to watch that man stand up in the theater and cry at his own movie, I was going, he must have been really proud of this thing. I mean, he was dripping tears. Like,
yeah, maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah,
let's watch The Whale
together.
Let's have a hum.
You and me.
We're gonna win this race together. Together, Gene.
Together.
The Hang, who's this?
Hey, this is Manson Mark. How are you guys doing tonight?
Fantastic.
What's up?
Hey, you were talking about like gay movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So have you guys ever watched the TV series? It's on HBO Max called Heated Rivalry.
No, I've never even heard of
Probably
it.
not.
It's a hockey deal.
Oh.
Right?
Huh?
It's a hockey deal?
Yeah, it's like hockey, but it's two gay guys that are on the opposite. They're in sports, they're very much they're the heated rivalries of each one. He's the biggest one on his team. He's
Yeah.
the biggest one on the other team.
And the
it's
rivalry
all in
gets
Canada,
heated.
but they start
So
to fall
steamy.
in love with each other inexplicably.
Just out of nowhere?
Two guys.
Well, they got Gaydar. You got Gaydar. Two virile, hot superstar athletes with
Yeah.
Gaydar.
I mean, there are men on skates.
Doing the
Well,
skating
I was
backwards.
just bringing up something if you guys because you said you
I've-
haven't seen anything since
Yeah.
Brokeback Mountain or whatever.
Yeah,
But this one's a pretty good one.
it's good.
Is it really super overt, or is it still kind of
sex scenes?
Yeah. Yeah, like you know who loves this show more than anybody is like straight women love this series because it's like, oh my god, like, oh wow, this is great.
I believe
like,
that.
I don't know, like straight women love gay men a lot. I don't know why, but it's always
They're
been
not
that way.
threatening. They're not threatening.
They say that, but dude, I don't know. You gotta when your woman has a gay friend, whatever, you still gotta kind of question it. You gotta look at it a little sideways, man.
Like there's something more going on.
You just never know. I don't think
Faking-
you can be
it's faking the funk just to get in their pants.
right. Like you can't be so secure with him being gay that he's not going to hang out with your woman a couple nights a week and over the course of time be able to forge a relationship or whatever. I don't trust
I don't
it.
want any dude hanging out with my wife 2 nights a week. I don't care if he's gay
Right.
or not.
It's like, oh, but it's girls' night. But it's like, well,
No.
it kind of is, but it's kind of not because that's not.
Not a girl.
That's not, you know.
I don't know. I'll let you guys go, but like I don't think it's like nothing you're describing like translates to what I was talking about. It's like oh my girls, like what? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Where?
Like, I'm talking about 2 dudes like that
You
are
said-
in a heated
you s-
rivalry.
you said
like,
when- you
screwing
said-
each other.
Yeah, but you said women like
You said
it.
women love it.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
I did. I did say that.
All
they
right.
do.
So in your face.
Yeah, you
Manson
got
Bar-
faced.
I know. You guys got me. All right. Well, have a good show. I'm going to listen, okay?
Hey man, thanks for calling in.
Take care.
Love
Heated-
you guys. Have a good night, all right?
You too. Heated rivalry.
Bye-bye.
Heated rivalry.
I don't think I'll be watching that one either. And it's probably very good, but if you've got a limited watch time, I'd rather watch old episodes of It's Always Sunny than a new episode of
Heated rivalry.
Heated Rivalry.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Ugh.
It's not for me.
Grr.
2 super studs.
I've been dorking out on YouTube with travel videos because I know I'll never take a vacation.
Ever again. AI will take the vacation for you.
Everything's really expensive, so I'll never take a vacation. But
Yeah, they really put the thwarts on the vacations, didn't they? With
Yeah,
these
yeah.
ridiculous price tags.
But so the next best thing is to like watch people take vacations. Like, wow, I wonder what it would be like to vacation there. And I came across these videos, and this English chap, and he just does everything in the world that you wish you could do if you had the funds to do it. And I'm like going, oh man, that dude's staying in an underwater hotel room. I want to know what that's like. And so I watched 25 minutes of him showing off his suite and then staying underwater, 14 feet down or whatever. And this,
But they're not. Like, doesn't stay in a scuba suit, does he?
no, it's like a hotel room. Like
Just
just
come up and it's
yeah. So
in
you
the-
this big hotel, suite above, and then you take an elevator or stairs down to the underwater suite. And I'm going, man, that would be pretty sweet. What do you think the price tag on that was for the night?
I see nowadays regular hotels are pretty expensive.
I know, right? Much less an underwater one.
I mean, it can't be a big hotel, right? Because there's only a couple rooms, 10 rooms at max.
Yeah, I think he had like the only underwater. They have an underwater restaurant, but anyways, I digress.
I would say $1,000 a night.
I think he was paying $15,000 a
Whoa.
night to stay in the underwater hotel room, and then they bait you with the other YouTube videos. Like, oh, want to see him ride the Orient Express? I was like, I don't know. Do I? I don't even know what I've heard of the Orient Express, but I never even actually knew what the Orient Express is. So it's like, I kind of do want to see what he does in the Orient Express. So him and his girl have a suite in the Orient Express, which for dullards like me who didn't know what it was, it's a train. And they just sit in the train the whole time. You don't even like get out to like sightsee.
You don't go anywhere?
No,
no, but the train moves,
Oh,
right?
no, it's a stationary train. It doesn't go anywhere.
Call it
You
express.
technically
It's not
stayed
just
in the Orient Express.
But they can see out the windows, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're moving. You're going from like one country to the other, so you can window shop.
The scenery isn't like spectacular or something. Or I thought that would be the only reason.
Even if the scenery is spectacular, you're staying in the Orient Express. It is like a 3-year wait or something. Or it only happens once every couple years, whatever the case is. And for that, his suite for a couple days cost him, I think, it was like between $25,000 and $50,000 to stay in a small, tiny room on a train called the Orient Express. I'm going, I don't know. I must be crazy. There is no way in hell you'd stick me on the Orient Express and expect me to be a happy camper on there.
So you watched it, right?
Yeah,
and you were not impressed with anything.
Not real. I mean, it's a train. Of all the things you could do to travel and have cool experiences, like if you get off the train for a couple days and like, hey, you can travel around, sightsee or whatever. Yeah, that guy. I think it's
which guy? This guy?
What's the name of the? It's definitely that guy. But
well, let's just. This is the Orient Express, right?
Is there multiple Orient Expresses?
Hours across an entire continent. This is the famous Orient.
I think the thing is, it's because it goes.
There's probably a couple jobbers who've done these same YouTube videos.
World's most luxurious sleeper train for 125 hours across an.
See, that's the thing. You're going 100. You're going from. Where is this?
You're just on a really big, long plane.
You're going
for 125 hours.
I mean, for me, it's not for me. Paris?
Entire continent. This is
to
the
what?
famous Orient Express. Step back in time with me on this iconic journey from Paris all the way to Istanbul. I'll
Paris
show you
to
a
Turkey.
never-before-seen insight as we travel through 8 countries in what's also the world's most
expensive train. Look at that. Look.
What?
American, $51,404 this man paid.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it.
In what world does this make sense? Even if you're loaded, why would you choose to go on the Orient Express?
Because you can say, "Oh, next week we're going on the Orient Express."
Couldn't you just tell people that anyways? Like people lie on the resume. Just like, oh yeah, I went to the Orient Express last week.
Just going on a train for what did you say? Like 125 hours or something? What was
yeah.
Ugh, what a nightmare. What is that? 10 days? No,
wait. All right, Mike. So there's 24 hours in a day.
Like 5 days or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
I'll pass on that. Totally pass on the Orient Express.
The underwater hotel room seemed kind of cool. Although I think I feel like I'd have to be high under there.
Ooh, I'd be too paranoid if I was high. It's like this thing is going to collapse on us and we're going to drown.
He did wake up the next morning and goes, at first I was a little freaked out by the sounds of the creaking. And I'm going, that would being underwater and creaking. And then they have like this like ventilation hood that you like a escape hatch.
Yeah.
It's like worst comes to worst, you got to drop this ladder down and climb out the escape hatch to get above.
Yeah, I'll pass on that too.
But these travel videos, man, these guys, I don't know. I guess they're making the money back off of views, right? Because you got people like me watching them. But
I think,
not my ideal vacation to sit on a fucking train. In fact, I would think there was many people that tried to escape getting on trains a while back.
Yeah, I think it's Train is like the last resort. Well, we got to take the train. Couldn't get the plane, the cars in the shop. We got to take the train.
Yeah. There's an Amtrak that's going to load in about 4 o'clock tomorrow. I can drop you off at the station. Print you out a ticket.
It's one step above Greyhound. That's the train. Emerson Johnson gifted a tier 1 sub. That's 1,286 he's gifted. That's a shit ton.
Triplets where I'd like to hop a train hop like a hobo. That does seem fun.
If you don't cut your legs off.
A nice hobo train hop, there's something interesting about that.
Does that still happen? Or the railroad get too uptight? Can't get away with that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably too many stops. Get pinched. I was dorking out on YouTube over the weekend watching the Ultra Music Festival.
Ultra. What's the Ultra Music?
It's
Festival?
like one of the premier electronic musical festivals. It's down in Miami. Happens every year. And all the premier top performers typically are there. I just love the light shows. Well, the lights are spectacular. Like, it's just a fun thing for me. And I'm watching it the whole time, and I'm doing the same thing I did last year, going, this is not built for me anymore. Like, I would feel like a fish out of water down there. You know, it's younger people, skanks, you know, drugs. Like, it's a lot of that, which is fine, but it's not in my phase in my life. So I would feel crazy, but you can still watch it on TV, which is kind of nice. But the amount of production that goes into this thing, it is like, if anybody's YouTube bored, go look at some of those shows that happen at Ultra. And I don't know if you've never been to. Have you ever been to like an electronic music festival?
No, and I never would go.
You never would go.
No, I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
That's it. You just don't get it.
I don't like them. I don't really like the music.
You don't like any of it? I mean, because part of it's top 40. I mean, they're playing a lot of top 40 remixes with some of the DJs and stuff like that. I mean, stuff you've heard.
Then I guess I'm ignorant, because I would like original, like I like some of this, like the pop stuff is okay. If it's like a real song with just the ding ding, you know, the heavy just ED, what do you call it? EDM.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get it.
Yeah, never mind. You wouldn't like it then.
If you have to take ecstasy to enjoy it, then, and I'm not taking ecstasy, then I wouldn't enjoy it.
Well, hold on. You don't have to. It just helps the experience.
I mean, how like for hours of just, you know,
constant just.
I can't stand it.
At one point, I did mute it. I was just like, I just want to look at the light show.
Yeah.
Let me just turn this music down a little bit.
Yeah.
I did. Speaking of the LSD thing, that dude
Brian. You finally dropped the acid that I
No,
gave you.
that dude Brian Johnston that we talked about, who wants to age in reverse.
Yeah.
I listened to a recent podcast he did. He did a hero's dose of, oh gosh, not the ayahuasca. It's the other stuff.
DMT. DMT.
Yeah, but it's like the most extreme DMT. Like, I don't know, DMT 5, whatever the hell he calls it. And he did a hero's dose of it. And I guess video, like, streamed the whole thing live.
Yeah.
Of which I do. Now I'm going to dork out and go try to watch that too. And they were asking him, he was a couple days out of it. He's like, how was the experience? And he's like, I can't describe it. He goes, I'm a couple days removed from it, but I can't even describe what it was like. And I'm thinking, that shit must be good. That must be a hell of a time if you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it can be good or it can be terrifying.
But it ends quickly, I think.
Or does it end quickly, but you feel as if you've lived 1,000 years?
I don't know. He was. I mean, to hear him explain it, or some other people explain it too that have listened in the past. I mean, it seems magical. It seems lovely, and some people have weird trips where they see little elves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But other people, they're opening up things to other dimensions, and they're coming back and they're seeing the world in a different way, and their perspectives completely changed and all that. And to see this guy Brian Johnston, which, you know, despite us making fun of him because he wants to age in reverse or whatever, he's an introspective guy.
Yeah.
For him to have no words to basically describe what that experience was means it's got to be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I don't really have. It's not really fitting into my life right now to do DMT.
You want to do DMT on the Orient Express?
It's the only way to go. But I can see, it's like, you know, if you get old and you start to where you're not, you know, enjoying life anymore and you're in pain, it's like, well, why not do some DMT and try to explore your own mind and other dimensions? That's when you do the DMT. You got nothing else going on, and if you OD, oh well.
I don't know if you can. Well, I guess you can OD on, I guess, anything. But I don't. If you properly done, you wouldn't do it properly.
If I knew it was like legit, not laced with fentanyl,
Right.
DMT.
Yeah, the perfect scenario.
I would be very interested in doing. I've heard all the stories, and I'm always and that's. I'm a weird guy, and I think about every day. I think about what the fuck is the meaning of all this. I think about that several times every day.
Yep.
So stuff like DMT fascinates me because I don't understand our existence at all. I try not to think about it, but when I do think about it, this is just so insignificant. What are we doing?
And that's
killing time till we die.
And that's like what it does. It basically like shows you how insignificant you are, and like how none of this matters and all this kind of stuff. But you come back. I mean, at least from what I gather, it makes you feel an appreciation of it, not like the opposite way of going, I'm so insignificant. And that's it's like, no, this is all something greater to this.
Yeah. I would be fascinated to do it.
I would do it after you did it. I wouldn't do it before you. Well, you'd be one of the only people I would trust to give an honest assessment of it. If you can, or the opposite could happen. You come out and be like, man, we did go to the moon. 9/11 did happen exactly as they said. And fiat money's the best currency ever.
We got it going on. Donald Trump. Speaking of Donald Trump, hour and 20 minutes, right?
Till the comedy show starts?
I mean, I'll be.
Does he have an opener tonight? Is there an opener?
Oh, I hope not.
Is there a J.D. Vance opener?
J.D. Vance lays low, man. He don't.
Is it just a lot of clapping before he gets there? Is he doing one of those things, or is he just stepping up to the podium?
I don't know. Is it? He's
Johnny Carson style.
I think he's stepping up to the podium in the Oval Office. I don't think there's press there. I think it's going to be like a film thing.
They need to give that man a microphone like Kevin Hart does on stage with the cord. Just no podium, no nothing. Just Trump.
Old school.
Old school with a microphone and a cord.
Around.
And when he makes a joke, he flip the cord around.
Freestyle, yeah.
Yeah, let him riff. I mean, he's going to riff anyways. You might as well give him a nice stage to work on.
So what do you think? Do you think he's going to say, we won? War's over. We won. Or is he going to say boots on the ground?
I'm going with a combination. I'm thinking, I'm going to guess he's saying we are close to winning this whole thing. We'll be out of there in 2-3 weeks. We do have some support personnel coming to aid and assist the people. The innocent people of Iran. But beyond that, that's what they're there to do, is control the situation from the tyrants.
But what does that mean?
That lead that country.
So you're saying he's sending troops to get slaughtered, but just making it like it's not a big deal.
Right, like a bait and switch thing. Yeah, like, hey, they're going to be there, but they're only there to help, control the chaos of those tyrants.
And how is this going to work in his favor?
I don't know.
Hang, who's this?
Protection.
Go ahead, you're protected.
All right. Am I really protected? You can hear me?
Yeah, you're protected.
Totally protected.
All right. Awesome, thanks. So I tried DMT before.
Yeah, and?
I tried it 15 years ago. And you're supposed to sprinkle it on top of the weed in your bowl. And I was in the bathroom staring into the mirror, and I took a rip, and it smells like mothballs. It's so gross. It literally ruins your bowl. You got to boil your bowl and clean it, and that's not even good enough. It's still, you can't get rid of the smell. So I roasted the bowl to my dome right there in the bathroom, staring into the mirror, and all of a sudden it was like I was in a fun house. And I was real skinny, and I was real fat, and the mirror just kept changing my image. It was incredible. And then once I could move, I meandered my way into the living room, which was about 20 feet away. And I sat down in front of the TV, and I just sat there. And my ex-girlfriend, you know who that is, she says, "No, you don't. What's wrong with you? What have you done?" She knew right away. And
So you didn't have any big metaphysical experiences, no life changing. You didn't see orbs and demons and dwarves and.
No, now he's strapped to a bed and he can't move his legs.
He's just
It went
staring
the
at-
opposite way.
He stared into space.
no, this was back when I can move, obviously.
I know.
And I sat there in front of the television and I was just dumbfounded until it wore off. Like it was such a waste, a smelly waste, mothball waste.
So you
I
didn't
don't
get
think
anything
I don't
out
think
of
you
it.
got. I don't think you got the right DMT.
Well, I know I did.
How do you know you did? You know, like I don't know a DMT dealer. Like how? Where are you going to get your stuff?
All right, well, I was seeing this girl that was a hippie, and she could get anything. She could get mushrooms. She
I
got me on
always say.
Special K. She got DMT. She did acid. She turned me onto nitrous tanks and balloons. Literally, she could get anything.
I think you literally smoked mothballs, and you're going, man, this stuff smells like mothballs. It's because she served you mothballs.
No. It was not mothballs. It was a substance.
But you're saying that all these people who say they smoke DMT and they have otherworldly experiences are full of shit.
Not necessarily, because I've had otherworldly experiences with PCP where I thought I was in like Springfield, like The Simpsons. Like I was driving down the highway and every highway sign looked brand new, like a cartoon, like The Simpsons, and the roads looked brand new, like a cartoon, like The Simpsons. It was.
Some
That was pretty awesome.
Hey, Joe the Supermark, are you doing any drugs currently? Like, I mean, in general.
I've been moved to the hospital now. I got patient dumped out of the nursing home I was in. They had nowhere to move me to, so they threw me in this emergency room here, and now they moved me up to a room. But as far as drugs go, I mean, Klonopin, Trazodone, melatonin to sleep, Lyrica for nerve pain, Tramadol for pain. That's the extent.
All right.
of the narcotics that I'm on.
Tramadol's a weak ass shit.
Yeah, it's all for girls.
I guess I didn't know you had been moved to another emergency room. I sort of hear that.
So
I
they-
meant that in terms of like, are you actively doing any other drugs? Because if you were still in your previous nursing facility or whatever, and a nurse brought you drugs, I mean, to me that's the perfect scenario. If you just lay in bed, you can't move, and you just sit there and get high a little bit. That seems like a perfectly good day. On some
Dude,
level.
you're right, and that's partly why I believe I'm still immobile. Because if I could walk, I'd walk right to the drug dealer. But the drug dealer who sold the PCP, he's dead since I've been unable to walk. He died in a car accident.
Oh, it's hard to find PCP then.
Well, I'll tell you, this is a crazy story. So I was hiring PCAs while I was home, and I had hired a harem of young Puerto Rican girls.
Sure.
And one of the new girls that came, basically what happens with the PCP dealer is whoever's holding the phone is the one that has to serve the people. So it turns out that one of the girls that I had hired, she took over once this guy died. And so she has all the PCP. And she said to me, yo, so I'm going to come back tonight. It was a Saturday. She said, I'm going to come back tonight and we're going to smoke a blunt and all this. And she was staring at me like she wanted to F me. And I'm like, oh, my God, what is really going on right now? Is this even real? Like, I hope this is real. And thank God she didn't come back. But once I got out to the nursing home, they sent me some videos of her and the other girl that worked for me nude in a soapy bath with suds everywhere. And they were smoking a blunt in the tub, nude. Man, that was some good stuff. 50 photographs of themselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Soap up each other, God.
Oh, that was the best when they wiped the big suds right off and you see their shiny ass.
Shiny ass.
Lathered up that Hogan tattoo on his back.
George. And Joe with his withered legs. He's tiny little pecker. Half hard.
Very tiny.
Twisted in the wind.
He's rubbing
Minuscule. Almost invisible.
He's rubbing DMT in his pee hole.
How big? Can you still get hard, Joe? I know this is taking a twist, and I apologize for this question. I just have to know this before we move on or let you go.
I can get hard, but I just don't want to because I just
said no guy ever.
Because what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Exactly. I mean, I don't want to beat off because that's just whack when you're laying in a room by yourself, unable to walk, and you're just beating off. Plus, I'm such a bad guy. They put a camera on me here in the hospital, so I have a camera that can see and hear everything I'm doing.
Predator with
right
withered
now.
legs.
God, why are you so bad, Joe?
Yeah, why are you such a bad boy? I didn't know you're such a bad boy.
Well, it's because it's the young 18-year-old. They call them techs, but they're really just CNAs.
He's a creeper.
They're looking for trouble already because they must have heard, he's a bad boy. So the second that they come in, they're already
He's playing the
looking for
whole
trouble.
she
So
wanted
they're
it game. That's what he's
I'm
doing.
I'm going to deal with this. And then
She
they
wanted
walk
it.
out the door and they slam the door.
Joe's got nothing to do but harass young girls at the hospital.
Which is amazing considering you can't even get off the bed. Like, do you know how the amount of insane harassment that has to happen from somebody who can't even move?
Get up.
I got harassed today. I ordered bananas from Instacart, and the girl was more than willing to bring them up to my room. And they said, "Oh no, don't worry, we'll bring them up to him." And they sent her away. And then they came up here, and two women yelled at me because you're not supposed to do that, and they were trying to show me the handbook, and I'm like, go ahead and show me the handbook.
terrible.
Just get out of my face.
The phone.
Well, this time
the
we'll go
phone's
down and
breaking
get them for you, but you're not supposed to do that. I said, last
no,
week
the phone's
lady
breaking
brought
up.
them up to me. Oh, well, that's what's supposed to happen. Well,
all right,
tell your person at the front desk to send her away then.
I have to pull
The
the plug.
phone's.
Yeah, you got a bad.
Is something all over
he's
the
gone.
hang lines?
He's gone.
That must have been the hang lines.
It disconnected.
That must have been the hang lines.
The banana story was.
I couldn't hear the banana story. The phone was breaking up, Mike. Do you remember?
All I heard was bananas.
Oh, okay.
Bananas.
Bananas in his tailpipe, something along those
Something,
lines.
and some about a Puerto Rican girl.
Some other withered, half-hard. Yeah, it must be my headphones.
It's your headphones, buddy.
What do you got?
Why do you want to be here? Why do you love space? Why do you love being a part of history?
We're going back to the freaking moon, that's why.
This guy's a hero at his school right now.
That is a pimp move.
I think he did it on purpose. It was just a natural reaction to some kid who loves space.
There's something still crazy, fun, and cool about seeing people cuss randomly on the news and news stations. I don't think that'll ever get old.
Yeah, because they don't do it. They still
Like
don't
the
do it.
FNRP guy, like that guy was great. He would just randomly pop up and shout it out.
That had its day, and then it went away.
Yeah, the live shots are few and far between now. They're very, very controlled environments with live shots typically.
It's so live shots are so stupid. You say they'll tell you the story, then they'll send it out to the reporter, and she's standing in the median somewhere, and just because that's what's happened 4 hours earlier.
Right.
Something happened in the median. She tells the same story, and you're like, why? What is the purpose of these people? They should do it like the Daily Show used to do it. Like the guy I'm from Paris, and they'd have a picture.
Right, green screen.
And it looked totally believable.
Yeah. They're just wasting gas money at this point.
Sending people all over to just talk. They're not interviewing anybody. They're not doing anything.
Hell's half acre to hear the police spokesperson say nothing. Like, well, we're investigating the scene. It was a situation. We're aware of it. We're working on it, and we'll let you know once we find out more information.
Usually they talk a lot longer saying the same thing. They talk for a long ass time, and you're like, they're not saying nothing. And they never do.
No.
These press conferences are brutal.
That's where at least I'm looking forward to the Trump thing a little bit tonight. I want to see how far off the cuff he goes.
Hour away. Oh, we're gonna have to start the. We have to.
Yeah, we got to get the OT.
Get out of the OT early to get to the Trump deal.
That's right, because he's going to hit his mark.
Oh,
he's not going to make the people wait.
He's no Axl Rose. He can't wait to get in front of the cameras.
Let him wait. Let him cook.
Do you have a bet on whether he's going to be boots on the ground or wrapping up the war?
I'm going both. I'm going a variation of both. It's counterintuitive on both respects, but I feel like he's going to somehow do a combination of both. You?
I'm bamboozled. I don't know what's going on.
We need to know what the prediction markets say on this, because
Yeah,
that's
poly
really
market, yeah.
Where does the poly market stand on this?
Because Netanyahu was like, the war ain't ending till I say it's over.
No, and Iran. Yeah, look, they're going to
Iran's
have they're going to have a snook tomorrow if it's up to them. They'll have one.
And they're like, we're ready, bring it on. So what? I don't know.
Hold on, chat. What do we got? Ned's Navy says boots on the ground, 100%. Mark the tape. All right.
Okay.
Dion's bathtub, 15 steps to end the war. That's the technique he's going with. That's
a bunch of bullshit. Then
Well, he presented the plan. Yeah, he presented the plan.
We've done, and what is it? Is he going to say the war? He's going to bring it to an end, or is he putting boots on the ground?
Ned's Navy said if you don't believe boots will be on the ground, you're a moon landing denier, meaning he's all in for boots on the ground.
But you have to do you think that people like Trump is so dumb that he's got a bunch of people around him going, yeah, we'll send in 7,000, 10,000 Marines and do this, and believes them? They're going to get obliterated.
It's because they're going in. They'll be able to go in. Sir, we'll go in strong and swift and accomplish our mission quickly and get out. Very, very little loss of life on our front. Don't worry. We're the best at what we do. We're very capable. And Trump's going to go, you're right. You are capable.
He's totally buying it. So he's getting totally bamboozled.
I don't know if he's getting bamboozled. On some level, he's got to be in on it. I mean, he is the commander in chief. He's got to be in on it. Even if you're being bamboozled, he is one to at least hear both sides of an argument, even if his mind's made up. He'll at least listen to it.
He gets bamboozled pretty easily.
You think?
I think he does. I mean, look, he went into this war. If you put boots on the ground, I think it's
boots on the ground.
I think it's all over for the world economy. I think the war escalates. The Strait stays closed. Iran, if they go through with their promises on certain things to bomb, like they bombed the Qatar what do you call it, LGN gas, whatever, the natural gas place, and so 30% of the world's natural gas and helium is now off the market, and that may not affect us so much. We have our own natural gas, but the people who make the chips and stuff now they don't have the natural gas and the helium.
I need my helium.
I mean, it's used in a lot of shit that you don't think. Helium is like they use it in the production of things that you would never think. It's a very important deal.
I like your explanation of helium. It's used in a lot of important things that you would never think.
I'm like Donald Trump.
Yeah. You just bamboozled me. I'm waiting for Mike to go. Here's what helium is used in. Here's the products. You don't understand.
It's used in like MRI machines. It's used in the making of some kind of chips, the smallest of chips.
Helium is?
Yeah.
That's so weird. I would have never guessed that.
I had no idea either. And all these things have, and just the fact that gas is, like diesel is $5 a gallon, and gas is, all that's, we were at a point where everybody was sick of the inflation. Couldn't do it. So now, irregardless, no, that's not a word, is it? Regardless of what happens, we're going to have more inflation for a while. Maybe even more than we had. And it's like, I don't know if that was worth it to. The only thing that to get rid of that's a bunch of bullshit. The only thing, like this, some people are saying this is the master plan Trump has to reorganize the world, and that's really the only thing that could happen that would be a good outcome of this war is if all of a sudden Israel isn't a superpower anymore. Our bases have been decimated, so we bring everybody home. And now we just do the American deal, and Trump's like, "Hey, we don't get oil from the Straits of Hormuz. Figure it out yourself, assholes." That's not a believable scenario, but it is the only scenario I see that would be positive.
I think he's going to MF NATO. That's on the bingo card for tonight. Is him threatening to drop out of NATO? Like, they don't support us. So I think that's on the card. So I think.
Yeah, I mean, if Russia wants to invade Germany, that's really not our fight.
It does pose more interesting questions.
It's just, or is it, as the launch of Artemis, while spectacular that they're going out into space and going to circle the moon, it was very disappointing.
What do you think the chances are Trump mentions the Artemis 3 mission? I mean, you got to think about it. This is the first time in 50 years something like this has happened, theoretically. Let's go with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are the chances that that's like one of the first things he does? Is go, I want to give our thoughts and prayers to our brave astronauts that are in orbit currently.
Yeah, that's
doing something we haven't done. The moon.
You would think that would be a no-brainer.
I think he does it. What do you think?
Or is he so egotistical? He's, I'm not even mentioning the Artemis. I'm not even going to mention it because it's all about me.
What do you think?
Okay, I'm going to go with yes. I'm going to be boring and say he does.
I think he's going
almost
to.
Has to.
I don't necessarily think it's to be part of his speech. I think he's just going to off the cuff it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
By the way, it's like a.
We got to go.
One
We
of
got
those
to
things.
go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because we got to get in the Hang OT on clusterfshow.com.
That's right.
The only place you can get the extra hour of the Hang. And it might not be quite an hour this time because we got to get done so we can go see one of the most important political speeches of our lifetimes.
I got to see this comedy show.
It's going to be a nothing burger. Oh, I know you hate that term.
Yeah.
It's only the second time I've ever
It's
used it.
so gross.
Something about you that brings out the nothing burger in me.
Grimy.
I think it's going to be like the launch. A big turd.
Ah.
A big... nothing. We've learned nothing. All
Bum,
right.
bum, bum, bum. Well,
All
a
right.
pleasure talking with everyone tonight.
And we'll see you tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. More Cluster F. Thanks for tuning in, man. Everybody,
see ya.
Have a great day. Or an evening or whatever. Good show, Matt.
You too, Matt.